Hi, and welcome to this edition of the Rugged Rundown. And what I'm going to talk about today is kind of the Toughbook FZ-G2 tablet and the Dell Latitude 7212 tablet. Now, I put them both up here to give you an idea of maybe what's the difference between these two tablets. This, of course, is the latest and greatest and the brand new, and the 7212 is a bit older. So let's see the transformation that in technology that we have as well. But I want to talk a little bit about the keyboards first. The Dell, the keyboard is very lightweight and isn't attached very well to the Dell tablet. It is magnetic, so it pops off and then it'll pop back on like that, so you have it. Makes it easy. Whereas the G2, the tablet piece will pop off like this, and then when you put it back in, you got to make sure it mounts, and then you push the lever forward so that it connects to the keyboard. But the keyboard is going to be more robust. The mouse pad on the 7212 is much larger, and Dell definitely has the mouse pad down. So I like the touch and feel of the Dell mouse pad. On the G2, the mouse pad is smaller and it's very stiff, if for lack of a better word. It doesn't operate as well as the Dell. Both of these are fully rugged. This is the newer G2, whereas this is a little older technology. Another thing is the kickstand, because this is always going to be heavier, and if you didn't have the kickstand, it would fall back. On the Panasonic, they use the handle as your kickstand. So you pull this all the way out. It even has little rubber pads on the handle in anticipation of you using it like this, so that when you put it down, it pops right up and you can type and it won't fall over. With the Dell, what they did was, this is a very heavy tablet. In fact, it's about the same weight as this one. It has a kickstand that is screwed to the back of the tablet. So you have this. So when you're not using it with the keyboard, you would just push that down so that it's a flatter tablet. When you pull it back out, that way, whenever you put it in, you're able to use this like a regular laptop. Like I said, this keyboard's not as robust as this one, but I do like the way it types, and you'll note the size of this keyboard is larger than the size of this keyboard. So you're able to type more easily on this keyboard versus typing on the Panasonic keyboard. This is smaller. Now that's because the tablet itself is smaller than the Dell. If you'll note, this screen is a bit larger than a Panasonic screen. So those are the main visual differences. Some other differences would include the ports that are included on the unit, or the cameras. So you notice the cameras on the Dell have the little privacy slide, as well as the Panasonic has the privacy slide, their version like that. I don't know if the rear has. Let's take a look. The rear camera right here does not have a privacy slide, whereas the Dell does include that on the back as well. The Panasonic is bulky, but so is the Dell. It's bulky as well. Other than that, obviously, the Panasonic G2 is going to be way more expensive than the 7212. The 7212 is a good option price-wise. You can pick those up on our website, as well as the G2, which is a way more pricey unit. Brand new, you're looking at anywhere around $4,000 for these units. Whereas on the 7212, they're between $400 and $500. Well, that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this comparison, and I'll see you guys next week.